rolling up for the first Premier final in pole position on the strength of a win and an 8th place. Kieran McCullough ahead of Brenton Miller. Heat 2 winner Jamie Jenkins lines up in 4th place.
Here we go.
Onboard cameras once again with Kieran and Jared Fowkes, this time starting in 15th place behind Pete O'Connor. Kieran picks the pace up. Union flag is dropped. The inside line has got a much better start. Grid 2 Miller is back in 4th place. Down a hairpin 1. McCullough, Garford, Hill, Miller, Jenkins and Simon Lloyd fighting out 5th place, and here comes Randall from the grass inside of hairpin 2 for 5th, and Lycida's coming with him in the red. 3 wide, 2 wide. Randall heads Jenkins through the S's. The charge down the hill. McCullough's got there first. Coming out of Garda. The front 4 getting away. A few kart lengths for Kieran McCullough ahead of Sam Garford, Tim Hill and Brenton Miller. Jenkins looking for a way past Randall already, and Dan Butler's moving forward. Brenton Miller has just slipped inside of Tim Hill at the second hairpin. On board with Jared Fowkes. Sweeping downhill once again, fastest part of the circuit. Down a paddock, heavy brake. Picking it up, looking for a line into Garda, off camber. And then back uphill to Cafe Curve. And Simon Lloyd has lost 8th place to Ben Yeomans. And down to paddock again. And Phil Ingram's moved onto the tail of Simon Lloyd and dives through for 9th place at paddock, but he's run wide. Peter O'Connor's gone past the pair of them. Lyciter has passed Lloyd for 11th. We ride with Jared Fowkes now. That's Simon Lloyd ahead of us in 12th. End of lap 3. And Dan Butler's gone quicker again. The front of the field is beginning to concertina up. It's a leading 7 now. Brenton Miller has moved in to Sam Garford in 2nd place. McCullough, Garford, Miller, Hill, Randall under pressure from Jenkins and Butler. Gap to Ben Yeomans, O'Connor, Ingram, Lyciter and Lloyd. Now it's Peter O'Connor going fastest. Fastest laps, remember, are important for setting the grid for final 2. On board in the midst of the battle for 11th place. Lyciter leads Simon Lloyd, Jared Fowkes and Anthony Teal into paddock. Lyciter's run wide. Simon Lloyd's got a run on him into Garda and goes through to 11th, and Fowkes is trying to follow through. He's failed, and here comes Anthony Teal. End of lap 5. And Teal's looking to go inside it to turn 1 as well. He's got Lyciter on the exit, and that slowed him down and put him in the crosshairs of Jared Fowkes at hairpin 1. He's gone through as well. And McCullough's not getting away. We're back on board with the leader. down the paddock. Garford on his bumper. Miller, Hill, Randall, Jenkins, Butler. Yeomans and O'Connor beginning to close as well. Here comes Sam Garford into turn 1, and he's through. But Kieran's got a good run off the corner, and he's straight back through on the counter at hairpin 2. And here comes Brenton Miller. He's on the wrong side for the second hairpin though, and Tim Hill will go through to third. And Randall, Jenkins and Butler now are part of this group. With Kieran again, downhill, out front, there to be shot at. Sam Garford on your bumper. What do you do? And there's definite contact there in the corner. Here comes Garford round the outside. That won't work. And Hill's looking for third place. It's getting tight now. McCullough defensive into turn 1. Here comes Miller. Miller looking for a way past to third. Hill resolute. But Miller's got the inside for hairpin 1 and goes through, and Jenkins is making a move on Randall. Contacting hairpin 2 on Tim Hill, and Randall's forcing his way past. Here comes Dan Butler, and Yeomans O'Connor now are joining this group. Yeomans goes for a ride. McCullough just getting a bit of a respite at the front. Butler trying to make a move on Tim Hill. And into Garda, he's got it done. Butler goes 5th. Jenkins has gone 6th, and O'Connor looks to go 7th as Hill gets shuffled back through the pack. Warning board for the group now headed by Butler. It's 4 on the front and then a group of 6 as Phil Ingram is tagged on to the tail of the group. Pete O'Connor looks to pass Tim Hill at the hairpin as Ingram has passed Yeomans. But Hill's got the position back from O'Connor. Clackett passes Allwood for 17th. Simons is managing to hang on to 19th ahead of Najjar and Powell. A better run from hairpin 2 sets up Allwood to pass Clackett back for 17th at paddock. Finished in Garda. McCullough leads Garford, Miller, gap to Randall. Man on the move now is Anthony Teal in 12th place, and looking for 11th, here he comes. And Brenton Miller inside a hairpin 2 goes second ahead of Sam Garford. Kieran McCullough now under real pressure from Brenton Miller. Goes defensive into turn 1. That costs a little bit of momentum. And here comes Miller on the exit. Into hairpin 1. Miller to the lead. Garford now trying to force his way back to second. But McCullough hangs on into the second hairpin. Folks through back to 12th. But hang on. Here comes Simon Lloyd, better run off hairpin 2. Sam Garford's got a good run off paddock, looking to go past McCullough for second at Garda, side by side. Sam is through. Fowkes trying to force his way past Lloyd at Garda, can't get it done, and it's side by side to Cafe Curve. Somebody has to lift, and it's Fowkes. O'Connor in 8th place has gone quicker again. McCullough under pressure from Randall. Into the final quarter of this 16-lap final. Miller leads Sam Garford. McCullough, Randall, Butler, Jenkins, Hill. Fastest man on the circuit, Anthony Teal in 11th place, closing in on Ben Yeomans. And he's dropped Gerard Fowkes and Simon Lloyd here, back in 12th place, 12th and 13th. And Dan Butler's having a go at Trevor Randall at Garda for 4th, can't get it done. Now will that prove costly for Dan Butler at the top of the circuit? Well, both Randall and Butler are compromised. Up to turn 1, that's allowed Jenkins and Hill to close in. Here comes Jenkins, no. Here comes Hill though, inside the pair of them. It's a good move. Can he hang on? Into the S's, 3 wide. 2 wide now, Jenkins and Butler. It's one line through there, and Jenkins is on the gear block. O'Connor trying to move through as well, and he's through. Down a paddock though, Jenkins is straight back at him. And O'Connor's been run wide, and that means he's been shuffled down the line. Jenkins is 6th, Ingram 7. Down at paddock, Phil Pott has helped clack it off. Anthony Teal now, he's showed a lot of speed and he's now into the leading pack. He's passed Yeomans and O'Connor to move up to 9th place. Further back, Martin Bond, Andy Cowell reacquaint themselves, battling over 14th place with Jonathan Lissitter. The luckless Lee Clackett going a lap down, still stood at paddock. On to the final lap now. Brenton Miller has got the lead he needs over Kieran McCullough. Battle for second place, not decided though. Chasing McCullough, Garford, Randall, Hill, Butler, Jenkins. Teal makes his way past Ingram and has gone up to 8th place. Battle for 15th place here. Bond inside of Simons and Cowell. In the mix with Najjar. Let's take a reading on Stu Simons with the cochometer. No problems for Brenton Miller. He wins the first final of the season from McCullough, Garford, Randall, Hill, Butler, Jenkins, Anthony Teal, an excellent 8th from 18th on the grid.